waking up in Toronto. My soul has vanished from my face. I'm really loving the details of it. Just like, yeah, you get up, you go, you start new, what's the big deal? Valeria does Bollywood.
Mini series.
Good morning. I'm actually supposed to be packing because I'm flying out to Toronto today for a little work thingy. Oh my god, what is going on? It's so humid outside. Flying out because Veronica Beard is opening up. Girl, adjust. So Veronica Beard is opening their boutique in Toronto, which is a big deal. I feel like we've been all waiting for Veronica Beard to open up in Toronto, and I'm flying there to celebrate that opening. Very excited to be back. My mom is actually in Toronto, so tonight I'm gonna have dinner with her and Dennis and his girlfriend, because yesterday was Mother's Day and I didn't have a chance to spend time with her. Like, it's 9:20 now, and at 11:30 I have to be at the airport, but I couldn't skip on a little cold plunge action over here. So Gary got this cold plunge. It arrived a couple of days ago and we are obsessed. If you haven't heard about cold plunge and its benefits, where have you been? It's been a very big, like, wellness longevity thing. We decided to get ours. It's really aesthetically pleasing, I must say. Most of them look like bathtubs, so when he showed me this, I was like, okay, we can do this. And we placed it kind of at the side of our yard, and we're gonna put a sauna right here. So it's gonna be a little wellness corner over here, because we still have enough space for everything else, and that way we can also just close those gaps. So anyways, haven't packed yet. Celine is on the way. What is going on with my face? Celine is on her way to pack. I'm only going for 2 days. This needs to happen because I feel like it's been proven that this is amazing for immunity, and I'm flying and working and doing all the things, so I need a little support, you know? So the secret of going into a cold plunge is to breathe. This is not as cold as it should be. They said it's gonna take like 2-3 days to really cool down, but it's pretty cold. And I advise to anyone who is interested in trying it out to start with your, like, finishing your daily shower with cold water. It's just does an amazing thing for your body and honestly for your brain and resilience in general, because you just learn to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, and that's the secret to success, in my opinion. Okay, are we ready? Let me clean this up. Okay, are we ready now? We're kind of ready. We're ready enough. Okay, let's breathe. So the secret is to be in for 3 minutes. 3 minutes is optimal. I'm gonna put a little timer. Oh my god. It's honestly better than a cup of coffee. It like wakes you up like no other. Wanna go in? Wanna go in?
Is it nice? Let me touch it.
It's amazing. It's not as cold as it needs to be yet. It needs to get colder. It's 62. It's supposed to get to 50. 50 is where it needs to be.
You just warmed it up with your body because you're so hot.
Okay, I totally tuned out and did not vlog at all my travel journey. I'm kind of losing my voice. I kind of feel like I'm getting sick, but it's like, I'm not sure what it is. It kind of feel like allergies, you know? I can't explain it. Anywho, I arrived to my hotel. This is actually the first time I'm staying at this hotel. It's called the Andur House, and it's so cute. I'm gonna show you a little bit of the setup. Reminds me very much of like the, you know, smaller like New York boutique hotels. Love it. And the funny thing is that it's on Charles, which is where we have our condo in the city. So it brought up a lot of memories. I actually haven't been back in Toronto since we left to Miami. No, that's not true. But I haven't like really spent time in the city since we left to Miami 2 years ago. We've been in Miami for 2 years because we arrived May 4th or 5th. So, wow. Okay, let me show you this cute little room. So we arrive. We have a full-length mirror. The lighting is good here. It's just my camera who doesn't wanna cooperate. We have bathroom. We love a pretty bathroom. Great lighting. Can't wait to make my face look presentable, because if my mother sees me like this, she'll be like, what happened? And this is the room. Cute. There's a little bit, this little seats. There's a bed all to myself. They left me a really sweet note welcoming me. Handcrafted sponge tofu. What? Okay. Some chocolates. Dark chocolate shortbread. Water. Peach apricot. I am meeting my mom and Dennis and Maria for dinner, and it's like a 10-minute walk, so I have some time where I can get ready and charge my phone. Ha! That's what I need to do. I need to charge my phone. I already spoke to Maxi. He's building Legos. He's very consumed by it. And Gary's with Jake and Ben, which I'll get to them once they're back home. Toronto. Toronto. Oh my God. Wait, is this? This is our condo on the 40-something floor. Right here. It really brings up a lot of memories because we had Jakey in that apartment. Like, we lived there while we were engaged for a year and with Jakey for a little bit. So there's like, I love that. Okay, let's refresh and charge. Good morning. Waking up in Toronto. I had a really nice sleep. I'm not gonna lie. I read until I wanted to read, and then I stopped and I went to sleep, and I woke up this morning still at 6:30 a.m. but I mean, it was very slow morning. It was beautiful. I missed my slow morning, so had a little bit of that. And I'm currently reading this book, Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCarty. I've never really watched Nickelodeon, but I know she was like a big Nickelodeon star. Such a great book. I started it probably like a day or two ago, and I'm at like 85% done. She writes so well, and it's a memoir, and it's just, I mean, the title does its thing, you know. Yesterday I saw my mom, and it made me just think how grateful I am that my mother was, I mean, I can't explain. You have to read the book. You should read the book, but also obviously a lot of people kind of look at what her mom did to her as an abuse of some kind, and it was. But I also think about all the mothers out there that are like battling their own shit and trying to get their kids to have a better lives, and like they don't have an understanding of even what it means, you know. So I was just grateful for my mom, who had the emotional intelligence to not inflict any long-lasting damages on me. Long-lasting is key word here, because we all leave with a little bit of their shit, you know? But that's part of the journey. That's what makes it fun. So I am getting up now. I am going to go downstairs and maybe grab some coffee, read a little bit more, and then I'm gonna head out to the office to meet the team. Most of our team members are still in Toronto. Structure changed a little bit, but you know, in my company, like in Valeria Inc., the way that Gary, myself, and Rachel kind of build it out is that there's the business development side, the finance team side, all these kind of like, you know, admin, all those things. Everyone is in Toronto. In terms of the two editors that we have, they're in Toronto. Megan, who's our production manager, who keeps kind of track on everything. She's in Toronto. Jess, who does manages the social media, she's here. And then the only people that we have in Miami it's Celine and Alexis. And Celine is kind of our first like Miami team member, and then Alexis just joined a couple of months ago. I haven't seen a lot of people in a very long time, so it'd be really nice to just like connect. There's a few team members that I haven't met in person yet, so I'm excited to meet them and just kind of like have a nice breakfast. We're having it catered from like my favorite spot for breakfast, Nad Bar, so it's gonna be healthy, yummy, and it will be nice to reconnect in person. And then I'm heading to the Veronica Beard boutique, but I will tell you about that later. It's time to brush my teeth and go down to get my dose of caffeine. Okay, I'm heading to the office. I'm wearing the same thing I wore yesterday because I literally just packed these pants, the jeans I traveled with, a band-down, which just feels like too try-hard. Just doesn't fit the vibes right now. We love her repurposing an outfit. Just add a bit of chains and I'm good to go. I haven't been to our office since before COVID actually. This is so interesting to walk here on Bloor Street, which was like our stomping ground for so long. I have so many memories coming up from every like corner. And I'm just getting closer to the office. So excited! Okay, Rachel told me to call her when I'm at the reception because we moved. We used to be in these offices. I don't know if you guys remember who have been with me for a while. This used to be where I would take my outfit of the day photos. This would be the corner. Kind of wanted to walk around and see what's up. We're on our way. Good morning.
Good morning.
I forget
This is
it.
the not fine room.
Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Oh my goodness, I was like walking all around.
I know, they're looking for our old space and it's very confusing.
Hello. I forget that everyone's quiet here.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are
I'm
you?
just getting a show. Oh, he's in, okay.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing great, Val. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so happy to see you. Wow, did you hear the screaming? I forget we're in Canada. Hi. I'm screaming here. Hi, how are you? Okay.
Do we fit?
Yeah. Never fails.
And then...
In my notes.
No, Lauren, no working. So
It's like our notes. These are our notes. Scenario E.
Scenario Eve's notes.
Do I need a minute? Yeah, do we need a minute? Tell us what to do. Don't spell it.
So cute.
That's how the
So
magic
insecure.
is made.
Okay, yeah, we had the most wonderful time catching up. I made everyone go through one by one, telling me about life updates, what's interesting, what's less interesting going on in their lives. I want to know everything. We have like a very small time together, so I was like, give me all the information we can. So we had our lunch and it was really nice. It was breakfast actually. Now we're going to the Veronica Beard boutique, which I'm very excited to see. I trying to find a spot. Very excited to see. They just opened their kind of like official flagship in Toronto, in Yorkville, and want to see what they have there. And we also have to choose my outfit for tonight because we are celebrating Veronica Beard in Toronto. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm obviously gonna take you with me. Okay, let's do this. We are here at the Veronica Beard store in Yorkville. How pretty this is. They got like prime location. And the weather today, oh my god, Toronto, you treated me so well. Let's go and try on beautiful things. Wow. Hi, Lauren. Oh my god. The store looks amazing. I know, right? Wow. Okay, this situation.
Dancing's in there for you too, I think.
Oh, okay. Veronica Beard does such a good job with just creating the perfect wardrobe for, you know, women, in terms of you have your, you know, you can go to work with this, you can go to a meeting, you can do a little night out situation. Lots of goodies. So let's talk some options over here. First dress is this. Oh my god. Sorry. Okay, first dress is this really pretty, it's kind of navy, but it reads also black, which is great because you can wear black shoes. It has really pretty pleats over here, and it's cotton, so it's super breathable. I mean, I feel like I'll be super comfortable in this. I also always want to make sure that my outfit is dinner friendly and I don't like feel uncomfortable after eating. So this has passed the check. Option number 2, I was actually kind of thinking, oh, is it a bit too simple for dinner? But I am really loving the details of it. It gives Chanel like structured. I love the detail. They did such a good job here. I can also draw some inspiration for like the makeup from the colors that are here. I have a pair of like white heels that may work. Also, I have a pair of like brownish. Like there's a lot of options for me here. I like it. I like the like teeny weeny length. What do we think? Third option, I have to say, loving this situation over here, another set. It's a button down and these flared pants. They're all the same pattern, so I feel like it kind of gives even jumpsuit vibes. And I do love a good jumpsuit. I feel like with adding like some gold chains over here, we'll just take it to a whole other level. So I'm kind of loving this as well. Let me show you the full length. Ooh, the high waist and the flared bottoms. Are you kidding me? You look like I'm 6 feet tall. Okay, I'm back in the room. I even had a little power nap for 20 minutes. Vanessa is here. She's going to do my hair. My hair kind of looks great, so she's just gonna touch it. I don't know. She's so talented. I was just like, let her just do stuff. And then we also have makeup done before our dinner tonight. The weather is beautiful. I'm romanticizing my stay here. Oh, also the ring called from the concierge. The phone called, and it was like, and I couldn't understand where it's coming from. It came from here. What a throwback. I feel like I need to get this for my house and just start calling it and let the children lose their minds because they don't even know what this is. They wouldn't know. They wouldn't. Hello, hello. Okay, glam is done. We went for a little bit of like an orangey eyeshadow that we pulled from the outfit. I decided to go with this one. I really liked the fun aspect of it. I love that it's like a two-piece. I love that it's shorts. I also really like the colors. I felt like I wanted something colorful, and I did also get the top, you know, the button down with the stripe pants. I'm gonna wear them tomorrow, but tonight I know someone else is wearing it, so I cannot wear it. This was my first pick anyways. The thing that I changed up in terms of styling is that I tied it in the back instead of the front, so I have like a really clean frontal, you know, situation. I left the 2 lower buttons open so it kind of flares up a bit and gives me more of a cinch waist, but also, you know, a little bit of that baby doll situation. And then I was going back and forth with the shoes because I have like a brown beige shoes, like nude shoes. I decided to go with white. Wanted to pull a little bit of the colors, like a white here, and then I also have a white bag, and that's the only bag that I brought. It's only the white or the black. Wait, I'm gonna show it to you. So didn't really pack many options for myself because I took a carry-on and I was like, I'm not gonna deal with this. So I'm going to do the white bag, the white shoe, and this. So pretty, no? For hair, Vanessa came over, gave me, cleaned up kind of my hair, gave me more of a nice wave, and then, like I mentioned, we pulled the color from the jacket and put it in the eye. I also feel like I have something in my eye, or I'm getting a pink eye or something, I don't know, because it's like annoying me. And now that I am ready, I'm gonna head out to the Veronica Beard dinner. It's gonna be a seated dinner. No one was allowed to come in with me to like film and stuff, so I won't be showing you much from there, but I'm excited to see the Veronicas again. Actually, fun fact, in case you don't know, because I remember when I learned it, it was really cool. Veronica Beard is actually started and founded by two Veronicas, and they are sister-in-laws. So they share the same last name, so they're both are Veronica Beard. And when they started this venture, they called the company Veronica Beard, which is both of their names. I mean, when it's meant to be, it's meant to be, you know? That is it. I'm excited to see some new friends, old friends, and enjoy like a really good meal. And maybe even I'll have a little bit of like wine or tequila. I don't know. I'll see. Today was a really wonderful day. I really enjoyed myself, loved reconnecting with the team, and I am seeing Amira tomorrow. So if you guys remember in my older vlogs, I showed her she's one of my best friends and she lives in Toronto and she got engaged a couple of days ago, and tomorrow I get to see her for breakfast to celebrate her engagement, and her birthday is coming up as well that I won't be able to attend, which by the way, I feel like I should have thought about a gift. Okay, I sent it from Miami to here. You know what I want to start being more? Like a thoughtful person, but like in terms of like gifts and stuff, you know, like sending flowers, or I don't do that enough. I feel like I remember certain things, but I feel like I don't show love and appreciation with like gifts. I guess because it's not my love language, I don't do it for other people, but I think it goes such a long way and I need to learn how to do it. So that's something that I'm going to be working on. So I'm going to see her, and then I'm going to see Gary's mom, visit her, Nina, before I leave to the airport. So I'm going to pack up my stuff, have breakfast, go see my mother-in-law, and then head back to the airport and back to Miami. I am flying out a few days later. I'm actually flying out on Friday, so I'm coming back Wednesday, flying out Friday. I have a really exciting project that I am, a really exciting event that I'm attending in Mexico City, which I've been dying to go, so I'm really excited. So yeah, I very much have like a day and a half with the kids. So this is a bit crazy schedule-wise. I usually don't do this back-to-back, but this opportunity kind of showed up and I was like, I have to go. Can't miss it. It's going to be the best time. And also, we are leaving in June for like a full month with the kids. So we're going to have a lot of family time. Like a lot. They're going to get sick of me, okay? Sick of me. Okay, ta-ta.
Good morning. I don't know what it is, but I literally cannot wake up any later than 6:30 a.m. And that's like sleeping in. It's just naturally my body. It's already the second day where I didn't need to wake up early and I didn't put an alarm clock, and my eyes just open up 6:30 on the dot. So I'm officially a morning person. But wait, I've been a morning person for a long time. I am going back home today. I spoke with the kids. I'm gonna get ready now because I have breakfast with Amira. And yeah, let's get dressed. Let's get ready. Let me tell you some stuff. Okay, let's get ready for the day, and I want to share some of my reflections from last night. So I met a few people that I've known, you know, just being in Toronto, and such wonderful people. And it is one of the beautiful things about Canada that it has just like really great genuine people. But something that stood out to me last night while talking to a few of them was how everyone was kind of like in awe of the fact that Gary, myself, and the kids made that transition to Miami, because a lot of them have been sitting and thinking about it for years, if it's for their careers or something else, and they just can't kind of like wrap their heads around it. It's interesting because Gary and I talk, often about the fact that we made this move and kind of uprooted our lives so abruptly. And Gary always tells me, like, you take it for granted. Like, I don't think you understand what it means, right, to do something like this. For a lot of people, it's just absolutely something completely insane, right, to move to a new country with 3 kids and kind of just start all over again, because we are kind of starting all over again. Yes, the base is obviously there, and we're fortunate that we've put ourselves in an industry, in a business that can be done anywhere. I mean, now we've been there for 2 years. Only now I'm starting to feel like we're kind of learning and getting into the swing of things. Up until now, it was just like stressing out a lot about what, how to set up the kids properly, how to set ourselves, the help. We had Nori with us, who was our nanny for like almost 10 years. Changing that, the people that are keeping your kind of home and kids and yourself, honestly, like that support was a huge thing. So it was a lot, and I think yesterday it only made me realize, like, oh wow, we did it. Like, we made that decision, we followed through. Gary was an absolute rock star when it comes to, the actual immigration, like, process. And for me, I mean, I think because I left home at such an early age and I was living out of my suitcase and just moving around, to me, I guess it's not a big deal. I'm just like, yeah, you get up, you go, you start new, what's the big deal? But for Gary, it was a huge deal. Now I see that it is a huge deal for most people. It's not this like, a Monday morning decision, just you get up and go, especially when you have family. Obviously, when you're younger and there's nothing that ties you down, it's definitely less confusing. But for us, for Gary, he has his mother here, his elderly mother here, and my mom was here. It just left me very, very grateful and proud of us. Gary, if you're watching this, I'm proud of us. You know what I'm not proud of? Is it done? Okay, well, one last thing that weighs my luggage. It was interesting because yesterday we were sitting at a table with a few women, and it's so funny because I was sitting beside a young girl, Samantha, who's so sweet and also a content creator, and I was telling her, Samantha, I feel like I'm 5 years old, because I feel like I still don't have that dominating like woman presence in me, so when you're sitting next to just like more mature, formed in their like essence women, I feel like a little girl. I need to work on that. And she's like, I feel it too. I'm like, yeah, but you're 22, I'm 32. Because I mean, I have friends who are in their mid-late 40s, and they tell me all the time, they're like, I look sometimes at my surroundings and my friends and my kids' friends' moms, and I'm like, I'm not as old as you guys, but she is. The concept of just maturing and becoming, like, I am almost at an age where I remember my mom. I have vivid memories, and that's where my mom is stuck for me at 36, and I'm 32. So I'm like soon gonna be at the age where I remember her most, that it's like in my subconscious, I'm getting there. I couldn't wear this set that I saw at the Veronica Beard store yesterday, but I am gonna wear it today. Such a great little set to work with the matching pants. I'm gonna wear it for breakfast, and then I'm gonna go see my mother-in-law. So cute. How good is this? You can't even see it. Let me lower the camera so you can see. This is totally me. This is something I feel very comfortable in. And I'm probably gonna fly with this back home, actually.
So that's that. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you. Yesterday we posted a picture that's a bit of a throwback because I was at the office and I used to take the selfie at the office of my outfit throughout the years. So I took a picture of me yesterday and then we did like a carousel of all my looks through the years, which was really fun. I love those throwbacks because it also just reminds me of, you know, Valeria from 2, 3, 4 years ago. And I love honoring her. She was great. But anyways, there was this one comment that someone left that I shared on our Slack channel with the team because it was just so funny to me. I'm gonna read it to you. We have a Slack channel that's called Positive Vibes, and we usually share, you know, certain kind of like comments and community conversations that just really, you know, motivates us and remind us of like, remind me too of like why I do what I do, because truly those interactions is what, you know, makes me so excited and feel like I have a purpose, and I really, really enjoyed them. But yesterday there was a comment on this carousel. It's obviously like a ghost account, no followers, like nothing. We love those. You always look great, but I honestly feel your soul vanished from your face over the past years. Not due to aging. Hope you are alright deep inside. My soul has vanished from my face in the past couple of years. That's not, you know what? That comment, you're like, this is a new level of like hate online. It's not even hate because it's not, but what? Anyways, I sent it to the whole team and I was like, just so everyone aware, the soul is not there anymore. It is vanished. And we all like had a good laugh about it. My community that's been following me for years, like I love when they obviously engage and stuff, but when there's these burner accounts that come in and leave like comments like this, it's funny to me because I wonder like, how long have you been following me? Do you know me? Something has to go through someone's mind, right, to leave something like this to a stranger on the internet. And whenever I read any comments, any comments, I always like envision it happening in real life, like that someone comes up to me, to my face, and says these things, right? And that's honestly how I also behave when I leave any comments online or interact with anybody online. I always ask myself, would I say that to their face? Will I behave this way? Because to me, that's the only way to like control this complete losing yourself online. I think we give ourselves so much permission and kind of forget basic human behavior. So I ask myself that all the time, but when I see things on my social media, I think the same way. I'm like, someone will come up to me and say these things, and I always wonder, like, will they do that in real life? Is that something these people feel so comfortable saying online but not to someone's face? I'm telling you, I wish there was some kind of like new world order where everything that happens online should be happening in real life as well, like just so everyone understands the magnitude of what they're doing online. This obviously is just like a funny comment that I shared with my team, but I just see it online so much. That's why I kind of stepped away from TikTok a little bit in terms of like watching it and engaging with it, because I just feel like there we kind of lost that like understanding that what you say like hurt people. And I see a lot of younger creators and I look at their comments and it's freaking brutal, you know? Sometimes I have people that I've met throughout the years that pop on my TikTok, and it's people that I've known and interacted with for a little bit, and I scroll through the comments and I see what people saying and I'm just like, oh my God, people have lost their minds. Like it's crazy. So whenever I see comments like this, it's always very interesting to me to sit and analyze. This one I didn't analyze, just sent to the team and enjoyed this. I wonder how you guys feel. Are the boundaries blurred for you in terms of how you interact online? Like, I wonder how that feels from someone who, let's say, consumes, you know, content, not necessarily produces it. As you consume content, how do you remind yourself that you're like, hey, this is not real life, or this is real life, or what I say matters? Do you think about these things? I always wonder how that works, because I think because I'm so in it and deep in it, like in the industry and in the content creation and just, you know, being online, I look at it a bit differently, but I always wonder how it works for, you know, from the outside, like how it feels. So let me know. That was... Can you please sit here? I wanna
Girl, I got a good tan from Spain going on right now.
look at her. She came. She's gonna go to work now.
I
She's
love
gonna
how
see-
I'm wearing this.
She's gonna see her patients, and she came to see me before. Show me the ring.
Oh, yes, I got engaged, guys. I'm officially off the market. Now that 2 million people
Hallelujah.
know this.
Hallelujah. How does it feel?
Honestly, I think I'm really glad that I waited for someone who was the right fit.
Oh my God, yes.
I also think that I'm happy, you know, I did it when it felt right versus when society thinks it's right. You know what I mean? You just took my time with it.
And now it's gonna be the right one.
Ever. Well, you got to meet him, so.
I love him. I love him. I love you. It's gonna be great. I
Yes.
can't wait for the wedding. I'm
Oh my
gonna
gosh.
wear my sari.
You are gonna wear, so you're gonna have henna.
I'm gonna have henna.
Have you ever had henna?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What do you mean? I grew up in Israel. There's Moroccans everywhere.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna have like extensive henna though. Like it's gonna be like your whole body.
I love
your body
it.
henna.
A little forehead action.
And your first sari. No, you weren't sari?
No, that will be my first sari.
Are you gonna get it designed? Okay guys, who's out
It's
there?
gonna be a whole
who's gonna do
process.
Valeria? Sorry. Oh my god, I can't wait. We're gonna have to see how you're gonna dance in it because you like dancing.
Yes,
That's the
I'll
one.
dance very well.
Yeah, we're gonna have to like pin you. Otherwise, it's gonna just.
Are
like...
you gonna do a performance like when they like break into a dance?
Okay, so
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
we were watching New Girl yesterday, and you guys know Schmidt and Cece.
Yes.
And so Milad kind of looks like Schmidt.
Yes.
And I kind of look like Cece. And so in that movie, Schmidt like surprises her with a full-on Indian dance, and Milad's like, "Oh my god, am I gonna have to do that?" I'm
Yes.
like, "Yes." And then I'm gonna do one for him, and guess who? I'm gonna have you do it too. I'll have some of my girlfriends.
I'm so down. Are you joking me right now?
You're gonna learn all the Bollywood. Oh my god, I can't wait.
I feel like it's a bigger celebration for me than for you.
Imagine the vlog of Valeria learning to Bollywood dance.
No, it's gonna be fully a series.
Yes.
Valeria does Bollywood.
Mini series.
Stay tuned.
Watch it.